What's up, y'all? This is Hussein Nasser from iGeometry Podcast, and welcome to today's podcast, everybody. Today, we're going to discuss career, software engineering career, right? So, you graduated, right? You picked computer science or engineering or software engineering. You graduated and you got a job. You really like this field, right? So, software engineering, you've been doing this really well. You really like it, right? But after a while, right, people start talking to you, says, hey, what's next, right? You got your bachelor degree now. Are you thinking about management? You want to take your project management? You want to become a project manager? As if this is like the next evolutionary stage of your life from being a software engineer. I personally never liked that. I did not accept that after finishing my software engineering or working as a software engineer, I did not accept that the next step is I have to be going to management and I have to manage stuff. I never liked that stuff, and some of you might agree with that. And yeah, if you feel like that, right? You feel that you really like the software development. I really like building software. I really like architecting software. But you will hear a lot of other people forcing you through this path as if it's like that's the only path for you next. Otherwise, you'll be stuck. And this podcast is just to let you know, guys, that they're wrong, right? If you want to continue doing what you love, keep doing it, right? Do not get affected by other people's opinion about yourself, right? Do you have to take a master's degree? You do not have to take a master's degree, right? Some people even think like you don't have to even take a bachelor degree. I think it's a bit excessive, but you need at least some sort of, you know, acknowledgement or certification that you actually studied, right? But this high level studies, in my opinion, you can do it yourself. If once you finish your bachelor degree, you can start doing what you love. And software engineering, if this is your topic, you can just keep doing it. Be a software engineer. But now, another uh, angle comes in here. It's like, okay, I've been doing this for a while, 3-4 years. How do I evolve? If there is something, if there is anything called evolution after that, right? You can become a better software engineer. You can learn more and more and more about your field. Or you can be the best at what you do. You want to be a software engineer, a database engineer, be the best at every single database engineer. Like or even go deeper. Pick a platform and be the best at it. Right? Learn anything there is for Oracle. Be the guy that does Oracle. If anybody says Oracle, Sam is the guy that you go to, right? Postgres, it doesn't have to be Oracle, right? Postgres, right? If anybody said Postgres, it's Erica. That's the expert in Postgres. And that's just databases. You can pick anywhere in the stack and be expert in that. You don't have to go into management. You don't have to go and follow other people's dream. Just because everybody's doing it doesn't mean it's right for you, right? And I've witnessed that. And I'm going to explain that in the next segment. So I've said this before. I started my career in 2005, right? I love software. I love building software. I've been using different kind of languages and building software. I got my first job. It was very niche into a field of software called geographic information technology, where we build software for maps, right? So that's very specific kind of software development. But then my colleagues, and there's a lot of pressure, and maybe in the United States there's not such a pressure, but you will feel it from other colleagues. Like everybody's going into same path. Everybody, that back in 2005, everybody was getting this PMI, right? Project management professional, PMP. Like everybody became a pimp. Literally, right? PMP. Everybody took this. I'm not saying that it's not a good certificate, but as everybody was forcing me into, hey, you have to, now that you've been working for 2 years, to evolve or to be the next, to move to your career, you have to give this project management. But I said, I don't like project. I don't see myself as a project manager, right? I don't see. I love coding. I love doing this stuff. I love building cool apps, right? And nobody understood this. Is no, but everybody's moving this. Because I don't have to follow everybody. I don't have to follow whatever other people is doing, right? I have to follow my dreams. I like this stuff. And if you're feeling the same thing, and maybe your management is your thing, and I'm not saying this is wrong, right? I'm just saying it from my point of view. If you like, for example, management and you're really good at it, go do it. But at and this podcast mostly for engineers and software engineers, maybe they feel this. And I had to make a podcast about this because a lot of software engineer kind of defect to management just because it says, hey, if I don't do this, I won't get a promotion, right? And nobody actually will hire me. And they're all like, programmers are dime a dozen, which I really hate when someone says that. If not everybody is as good as you. You can be just a developer, but you could be the best at developing JavaScript application on mobile devices, right? There's plenty of room for everybody to be creative, to be niche. Pick a niche, go dive deep into what you really like. Don't follow other people's dreams. Don't just because everybody's going into a certain path, you don't have to go there, right? And I've made this mistake. I've been in a software engineering part. Everybody's talking about big data. I didn't go through that because I did not have enough interest to go there. So I went through the software engineering and architecture path. What I like to design a holistic application from top to bottom, the full stack, right? So I feel myself better and excel at this area. But you might be, for example, building the next open source database, or you might build the next database as a service, right? So you might be the best at a certain database, or you might be best at certain platform. You pick that, you be really good at it, and basically people will find you. So my final advice, guys, if you really like what you're doing, keep doing it, and just keep doing it even more. Put your work out there, show your work, and people will find you. You will be really successful. Thank you very much.